Welcome back. Estimating and project management requires communication with contacts, whether they be suppliers, architects, contractors, or your own people. Somehow you need to keep track of who these parties are and what was said to whom, so the project can span many months or even years. Plus, there will be others in your company who wish to access the same correspondence. Takeoff uses a simple contact manager for this purpose. The types of clients are grouped with tabs on top. Clients are listed on the left with details to the right marked off in green. Quick add buttons are located below the tab for easy startup. Other functions are found using the contact menus or double-clicking. Adding tabs using that button, adding clients from there, and the actual contacts, or the people who belong to the client, are down here. Adding random note, we're adding a more complex note, which is called a merge document. Now we'll put this all together. We're going to move over to the Architect tab, and quickly we'll just scroll through each individual client and notice how the details change and the logos and notes are all attached already. You can either right click or double click. All of the client details are on the left. On the right hand side we have a spot for a logo. So we're going to grab one from our File Explorer. We're going to drag and drop it directly in place, and it will automatically be clipped for us. We could also drag that from the website and use that also. Those are the contacts that belong to, in this case, Tall Structures. On the right-hand side, you will see various emails and cell phone numbers and fax numbers and pagers and whatnot. These are the notes that belong to each individual client. We're going to add a random note. So click on the Notes tab, and we need to fill in an actual subject so that later in the log we can tell what it was, and it also shows us who did it. A small text editor will show up. You can just start typing in there. There are provisions for font changes and highlighting and bolding and all those cool things you need to write a note with. Once we're done, we'll click on the close, say yes to save, and there it is. It's attached to the log file, and later on you can just double click and go back in the editor, or you can print directly from there, or even email it back to someone. This is a drag and drop note. We just drag an Excel sheet onto our log file, and we also drag a PDF file directly. These are all now part of Tall Structures client file. The third note we're going to attach is what's called a merge file. We have some templates already made. This is an RFI form. Click on that, a log entry gets made, and we've merged the data from Tall Structures together with our template, which we'll now take a look at. It's basically an instant document made together from Tall Structures data and existing template information. Finally, the template area. This is where we actually made the template previously. What you'll notice here, the special merge fields, which have those angular brackets around them, And you can find them all from these selection lists, and the editor will put those in automatically for you. What they are the placeholders for the client's information, summary information from takeoff, the estimator's name, date fields, and whatnot. But those will be filled in later depending on which client you are with their own information. And just save that away. And that's a quick summary